Greetings, boys and girls. It is now time for Math Workshop. We're having fun learning math today. Math today is fun. We learn from our success. We learn from everyone. We're having fun learning math today. Math today is fun. We learn from our success. We learn from everyone. We're learning to think. Think today. Thinking today is fun. Thinking helps us solve problems. Solving problems helps everyone. We're learning to think. Think today. Thinking today is fun. Thinking helps us solve problems. Solving problems helps everyone. Today, our learning target is I can recognize and draw shapes. Can you read that with me again? I can recognize and draw shapes. Let's start off with a short video.
Hey Moby, I'm practicing my comedy routine for the talent show. Want to hear some jokes? What did the rectangle say to the circle? I'll see you around. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Everyone loves jokes about shapes, am I right? What are quadrilaterals? A quadrilateral is a closed shape with 4 straight sides. Right, Moby. A square and a rectangle are both quadrilaterals. Both shapes have 4 sides. Remember, quadrilaterals always have straight sides. So these shapes aren't quadrilaterals. The sides of a quadrilateral can be straight up and down, straight across, or they can be slanted. What did the quadrilateral say to the empty room? Square is everybody. What is the difference between a square and a rectangle? A square has 4 sides, and each side is the same length. A rectangle has 4 sides too. The opposite sides are the same length. An angle is the place where 2 lines or sides meet. A shape can have different angles. One angle might be big and wide, and another might be narrow and small. The angles on a square and a rectangle are right angles. Why did the square miss class? Because she sprained her ankle. What is a parallelogram? When lines are parallel, they never cross. The distance between them is always the same no matter where you measure. This quadrilateral has 1 pair of parallel sides. If you extended those sides forever, they would never cross. But this quadrilateral does not have any parallel sides. You know, parallel lines have so much in common. It's a shame they'll never meet. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral with 2 pairs of parallel sides. A rectangle and a square are both parallelograms. They each have 2 pairs of parallel sides. The parallel sides of a parallelogram are equal. Why did the parallelogram go jogging? So it could stay in shape. What is a rhombus? A rhombus is a quadrilateral with 2 pairs of parallel sides and 4 equal sides. Right, Moby. A square is also a rhombus. It has 2 pairs of parallel sides and 4 equal sides. A rhombus, square, and rectangle are all parallelograms. Did you hear about the quadrilateral that got lost? It took the rhombus. What is a trapezoid? A trapezoid is a quadrilateral with one pair of parallel sides. A trapezoid can have a pair of equal sides or no equal sides. How do you catch a quadrilateral? You use a trapezoid. A square, rectangle, and rhombus are parallelograms and have two pairs of parallel sides. But a trapezoid only has one pair of parallel sides. You're right, Moby. All quadrilaterals have four sides, but they can look really different. Their sides and angles show how they're alike and different. What did one quadrilateral say to the other? What side are you on? You have a joke? Let's hear it. What do you call a shape that howls at the moon? A square wolf.
Remember, boys and girls, a square is also known as a quadrilateral. Say that word with me. Quadrilateral. Very good. Remember, a quadrilateral has four sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 angles or corners where the sides meet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice the first 4 letters of the word quadrilaterals. Quad. Quad is a prefix meaning 4. That should help you to remember that a quadrilateral is a shape with 4 sides and 4 angles. Remember, a quadrilateral has straight sides or straight line segments. Notice that all of the sides here on these quadrilaterals are straight. Nothing is curved. Notice that they are all closed. That means the sides meet and there are no open spaces. A quadrilateral has how many sides, boys and girls? That's right, 4. How many angles does a quadrilateral have? You're right, 4. And what does quad mean? It means 4. Very good, boys and girls. Here are some shapes that you may know and some that may be new to you. Can you repeat the name of the shapes after me? Circle, triangle, square, oval, hexagon, rectangle, rhombus, trapezoid, pentagon, octagon. Notice the beginnings of these words. Penta, octa, hexa. Sometimes the beginning of the word will give you a clue to how many sides the shape may have. Notice these shapes. Are they all quadrilaterals? No, they're not all quadrilaterals. Can you pick out some shapes that are not quadrilateral and tell me why? Pause the video and see if you can find shapes that are not quadrilaterals. Did you identify the circle as not being a quadrilateral? That's right. It only has one side, and it's curved. The oval is not a quadrilateral. The hexagon is not a quadrilateral because it has more sides than just 4. The pentagon and the octagon and triangle are not quadrilaterals because they don't have 4 sides. Great job, boys and girls. Now let's sing a little song about number prefixes so that we can remember how many sides are on a particular shape. Repeat after me and then hold up that amount of fingers on your hand. Penta 5, hexa 6, octa 8, di 2, tri 3, quad 4, deca 10. This time, let's go a little faster and you say the prefixes with me and hold up that amount of fingers. Are you ready? Here we go. Penta 5, hexa 6, octa 8, di 2, tri 3, quad 4, deca 10. Great job. Let's try it one more time, a little bit faster. Penta 5, hexa 6, octa 8, di 2, tri 3, quad 4, deca 10. Great job, boys and girls. Every day we'll practice until you learn your number prefixes and how many sides they represent. Now, I want you to look at the shapes and pick your favorite shape and write about it. Tell how many sides it has, how many corners it has, and if it is a quadrilateral or not. Pause the video and have fun. Today's problem is, can you read it with me? Mayan sees a beehive. What are the shapes of the holes in the beehive? Boys and girls, I want you to take your paper, draw a picture of one of the beehive holes. Then, under your picture, write about that shape. How many sides does it have? How many corners? Is it a quadrilateral? And what's the name of that shape? Pause the video. When you're finished writing, let's see if you were correct. Today's shape was a hexagon. If you wrote hexagon, pat yourself on the back. A hexagon has 6 sides and 6 corners or angles, and it is not a quadrilateral. Let's review what we've learned today. Today we've learned about shapes. Remember, a shape has sides and angles or corners. We also learned that a quadrilateral is a shape with only 4 sides and 4 angles or corners. We learned that quad means 4, and we learned that quadrilaterals only have straight sides and they're closed figures. We learned the names of some familiar shapes and some new shapes. We learned that the prefixes of those shape names tell us how many sides that shape has. And today's shape was the hexagon with 6 sides and 6 angles. Now it's time for you to continue to work on your own. Get your My Math Workbook Volume 2. Turn to page 739 and complete 1 or 2 pages. Have fun, and I'll talk to you and teach you tomorrow.